everyone. This is another one of our Mission Genealogy office hours where I try to highlight something that you might have wondered about or need to know how works, and nobody has bothered to explain it in a way that makes sense to you. At least that's the idea. So today I wanted to highlight something that was a bit of a discovery for me just a week or two ago, and that is Substack Live. As my good friend Robin knows, I have been knocking at the door of Substack and live features since they announced it 7 months ago. I even took the time to write to them and say, doggone it, include me. I may not have a million people, but my people are important. And they never answered. But I felt good for having done that. And what I was trying to do is to say, hey, why can't I get your live features? Since a key part of my communities, specifically Mission Genealogy and Project Kin, are really all about events, talking to people live, and I'm using Zoom all the time to do that. Why can't I do that on Substack if that's a feature for you? Well, then I looked and discovered I already had the feature. Now, I don't honestly know if they released it when I wasn't looking just a day or so previously, but I rather suspect they'd launched it a while ago. So, and the thing is, it is only available on mobile. In other words, the hosting of live video is only possible on mobile. Second is your audience needs to be on mobile. Third, you're not able to do any kind of screen sharing, like showing a presentation, as I'm about to do in a moment. So this is recorded on Zoom. And third, you're limited to how many people can be on the screen at the same time. The engagement with your community is actually in chat, which is curious. So let me show you the interface first. I'm going to share my screen, and in this case, I am again on Zoom, and I am looking at my own Substack screen, where you know how it works. I can drag it up and down, and you've seen this little red plus button before. That plus button, it allows you to create on Substack. Now, I don't know about you. I can't think that I've ever done that because to me, particularly for writing a post, it's like I mean, I just don't type that fast. So I would much prefer to do it on a keyboard. For notes, maybe. For sharing something, maybe. But this is where the live button appeared, and I was so surprised. So here it is. See down here, I can't point on this interface. Oh, actually, can I? Yes, I can. So down here, you see the note, live, and post and live. So it's down here with live. Now, how do I erase that? Yeah, that's how I erase it. Okay. So you're going to hit the live button, and it takes you to a distorted interface, which is annoying. There we go. And in that annoying distorted interface, you can type a title. So this would be what becomes the subject line of the recording. So example. You see the first problem, that it's annoying to have to type here. If those of you on a Macintosh with that connected into your iPhone can copy and paste in pre-typed text, which I frankly do all the time. And then it's ready to go. It says this is live for everyone. As you know, I have two different Substacks, two different publications. So it shows me my publications I can choose from on either one. Fun fact, it only works if you have a publication. It does not work if you are posting without a publication. We can talk some more about that. We've discussed that in some of the previous Mission Genealogy sections, and it's some of these subtle differences that we're learning about how Substack works. But it requires that you have a publication in order to use Substack Live. You won't see that live button, in other words. This email my subscribers toggle means that as soon as you say, as soon as you go live, so wait a minute, as soon as you go live, it's going to email all of your subscribers to say so-and-so is now on live. It'll also appear in that home button to followers and subscribers to say so-and-so is now on live. This next button takes me to choose whom I want to have appear with me. So Robin, I'm going to choose you, add Robin. I'm not going to go live, don't worry. I get a dim screen for a second while I'm waiting. You can choose to do something or not, Robin. We're going to see what we're going to do for this demo in a minute. I'm not, oh. See, Robin is always game for everything. She's so good as a partner. I gotta tell you, any of my crazy ideas, she says, sure, I'm in. I can, there we go. See, I can type a message. Hi there, everybody. I know. My cat wants in too. Now I'm about to get an echo. Robin, you're already muted, but your phone, you see, won't be. I'm going to mute my phone here so that I don't get that nasty. Shall we do this? So this is going to go to people who, I really don't want to do this because it's going to trigger, it'll send that message out at the top. But if I hit that go live button, that's what would happen. So I'm not going to do that right here. Say end, and it's over. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm relieved. I get worked up about that every time I try this. Now, speaking of which, I do this for Project Kin now. I committed to do it every Sunday at 2 o'clock, Sunday Pacific time at 2 o'clock Pacific time, which I created a new nifty shortcut, projectkin.org/chat-time. I've also have Pacific and Atlantic times, which helps me keep my head straight because it just goes straight to world time, buddy. That kind of tool means that I can instantly send a message to all of my subscribers live at the same time. It is kind of mind-blowingly powerful. And that's the idea. So in that sense, it's really a fun way to create that sense of community and let you see, because your audience can respond by tapping. You saw that little text bottom at the bottom. You can tap and respond. But remember that the whole scroll of the chats is lost. So as a speaker, I see them and I say, oh, hi, Mary. Yeah, no, ha, that's so funny. Oh, Susan, isn't that hilarious? Nobody cares because they can't see any of the chat. They don't see the chat. It's not recorded. If you're doing that, why are you even there except to make people feel left out? So that's sort of a waste and it's confusing. Honestly, I think they're just likely to change that soon. That's an unimplemented feature. So that's something to keep in mind. And finally, don't do what I did. I'm here to do it for you so you don't have to. So I committed with Project Kin to do these once a week, and I do feel good about that, to talk about what's coming in the coming week. But unfortunately, I was already committed to something else at a library. So I said, no problem. I'll just dash into a room at the library and do it. Except the library was closed, the Wi-Fi was down, and I ran outside of the building to be away from people talking to me. And then, of course, recess came right on the hour. All the little kids are running around squealing, and I had to run away. And I was further and further away from cell coverage. At the end of the day, a few of you were there. I really appreciate it, and I'm just pretending it didn't happen. So I didn't post the video. It just, I'm like ixnay on live A. I don't know what else to do. So keep that in mind. That can happen too, and I'm happy to claim a mea culpa, which I sort of did in the messages, I think. But this is going to happen. This is life in the edge of the planet. All right, so that's a quick update on live. I'm happy to take comments in the chat and commentary because we are recording this. And I'd be delighted to see you, if I may pitch, projectkin.org. Join us on Sundays at 2 p.m. Pacific time and your local time at projectkin.org/chat/time. and always happy to welcome mission genealogy to all of that, the welcome wagon for family historians on Substack. Talk to you later.